Hey everyone, I've got a new gameplay and I'm doing something rare for me in my Battlefield 3 videos. The reason that I'm going to be doing this is because I've been getting some feedback on my videos from my really good friends, and the consensus is that they want to see me talk more during my gameplays. I really must admit I'm a little commentary shy, but I thought why not? I give it a shot and see if it improves, and maybe enriches, makes my videos a lot better that I've been making for you all. I know Battlefield 3 gameplays can be so long, and even a good gameplay can have a lot of lulls, and sometimes lets the viewer lose the interest. To help fix this, I'm going to try and get over my silly fear and talk during these. A little information I think you should know before the game starts: it's insanely short gameplay. I ended up joining my friend Zach in a not so glamorous game, and I'm sure this happens to everyone, probably multiple times when they play Battlefield 3. But it really becomes a perfect example of what one person can do to impact a game. I know it's a team-based game and everything, but it's a topic for me that I like to take and wrap around my head. Just how many people does it take for you to find that tipping point in a game that leads it into your advantage? To become a team, we have to have a collection of individuals. I'm just not talking about the squad. I'm talking about everyone. That's your personnel, all the troops, all the members that are placed on your side. Every person in every team is going to be different, therefore that tipping point changes based on the skills of the individuals on your team. In this game, I really feel like I was that little piece that the team needed to turn the tide into their advantage. And you'll get to see as we get into it. A little info on the game is that we're playing Conquest on Damavand Peak, and I believe this is a location in Iran. I'm not too entirely sure, but I'm just kind of going off of what I read previously when I was playing Battlefield 3. Yeah, I think even after the beta came out, and then right when I got the game. So it's just a little stuff that I've learned, or I think I learned, and hopefully I learned in repeating and giving you guys factual knowledge back. As soon as I get in, I tell Zach to get on his mic because this really doesn't look good. However, I really want to see if we can win it. It's definitely not a game to give up on. I mean, just look at the score. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad. Anything can happen, and I keep a fresh, optimistic take on things because I believe I can make a difference. I really do, which is an absolutely imperative mindset to have if you want to be pulling these kinds of upsets off. You have to believe that you're going to go out there and your impact on the game is going to be that tipping point. I believe it starts there, and then your skills factor in after that. We take a small scan over C and notice the helicopter is kind of causing that little problem, so we just move on. I see a guy moving there, my teammate's following him, so I follow the guy on the inside. I find way too many guys in here, and as I go, I just try to put as much damage on him as I can. I peek around the corner, see a guy get revived, and another one spawns. I just put as much as I can, burn my primary and my secondary, and my friends come in and clean it up. In fact, I'm so nervous, I take a peek just to make sure that everyone's gone, and the fiasco's over, so we just head on towards B. That was definitely a little too much action for me. You can tell my health's a little bit low. And I don't quite make it through this engagement, which is unfortunate. I feel like that death could have been avoided in a normal Conquest setting. However, in this particular setting, we needed the push. We needed captures right then and there. You gotta take risks. It's just something you have to do, and you gotta be okay with dying. I normally am, but I don't like dying if it hurts the team, but I felt like we just needed this. So I spawned, I got a couple kill assists. I noticed my friend goes down. I saw the guy, I thought he was behind the crates. I put some shots down there, and then I think someone ends up picking him up, and I see my teammate there, so I went and get the revive. Zach comes flying past me. I go flying past him. I catch the guy that was trying to sneak up and get him, which definitely helps in a game. You know, if you guys are crossing your paths, sometimes you can pick off people that think they're going to sneak up on you. I see the guy over here. I run over to try to pick him off, and I think I end up doing it. Yeah, I pick him off right here. I know there's another guy, so I try to do my little loop-de-loo move and see if I can sneak around him, do a little flank, but I think my guy already got him over here. So then I move on, try to get a revive out here, don't quite make it. That's alright, but we have B, that's really important. We now have 2, we have the advantage. They have more points, or they have more tick marks left to go. We're close to losing, so we definitely need to maybe get another capture if we can. A lot of people might sit back. I definitely believe that if you have a team that communicates, you should push in this situation every single time. You know, it's right there. I didn't check my 6. I didn't look across. I probably should have. If I did, I might have had a chance to get that guy. I don't really know. That's definitely an unnecessary death, but I was pushing really hard. I wanted us to get the win, and capturing A would definitely do that. If we get a 3 cap right here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Spawning in, and there's a lot of panic going on. I got the revive on my friend and the kill. I see that guy go across. I should have checked the hallway, but I wanted to get him as soon as possible. I got lucky that there wasn't a guy falling behind him, and then a guy does peek out the corner, put some shots on me. We have a nice little engagement where I get him to run away. I was definitely low on health. I don't know who would have won that one, but I see my friends go down, a couple of my guys go down, and then I know someone's still there, so I try to get around the corner and then turn, but it ended up being too late. The guy got me, and I kind of funneled myself into a spot for him. That was one death that I was really frustrated with. I thought I should have tried the turn and fight the engagement right then and there, but I got a little scared and timid, and I wanted to hold the position as long as I could because I felt like we were making good advancement on A, but I probably should have got my guys up, done something else there. I think that was my biggest mistake in this game. So I have to spawn back at B, and we're heading forward. Didn't like any of the spawns, so I just went on B and moved forward. We got a lot of equipment laid around. It looks like mines or C4 laid across the ground. That's good because I don't like them being able to put their vehicles through and recapturing B. And we definitely have some vehicles up forward, putting some pressure on them. Probably not a good idea to run behind a burning vehicle because sometimes that bad luck can kind of happen. And if you put yourself in bad luck way, bad luck will come get you. I see some guys. I put one down. And this is where my aim starts getting a little rusty, or I would say more panicked. When I'm in these situations and see multiple guys, I shoot them all. I can't make up my mind to pick one. I always shoot a little bit on each. Luckily on that nade toss I did get a kill, and my friend rushed in there. Man, he was aggressive. He went on in there, went down, and then the shots from our little Humvee put those guys down, and I went and cleared them all out. And then, just for icing on the cake, revived my friend. By now, we really have the game wrapped up. I didn't notice that, but I wanted the team to know like they had lost control of this game and that they blew it. That death really was kind of lame because I really don't like dying when I don't need to. But it's not a big deal because we got the win, and that's what matters. But I wasn't in that game very long. I think the game maybe been a total of like 4 or 5 minutes. I really don't know how much I was in that game for. But I had 16 kills. I died 4 times. I feel like a 4 ratio is pretty good in Battlefield. And especially for how little I was in that game, I was surprised how far I got up on the leaderboard. That's why I thought this game would be pretty interesting for you guys. But that one person come in, they're losing, and I was able to turn the tide for the team. It was definitely something I was happy with. Zach's up on top, all happy with his 35 and 10. Lots of points, almost 9,000. So good job to Zach. You were definitely taking care of business on that game. I was glad I was able to come in and help you. Anyways, I'd like to do a little housekeeping and tell people a little bit more about my channel because I'm doing some different things, and especially with this commentary, I hope this goes well. I'm trying to talk as clear as I can. I definitely have a stuttering issue, and I also have some other things where I lose my train of thought really easy, but I just want to make things clear, and I'm hoping that when I listen to it and that when I post this, everyone can kind of hear me. I got a new mic to help me out on this, so I'm investing some money, and hopefully this makes videos better is what I'm trying to do. I want to make montages for Battlefield 3 guns. I want to do a montage for every single gun, so I'll have like maybe, I love 8-bit music, so I want to put like 8-bit music in the background and then have like a couple minutes of gameplays where I'm just killing with that gun and then talk about the gun and what I thought about it. It's really hard for me to find a lot of data on post-patch Battlefield 3 guns. Before the patch happened where they added a whole bunch of rebalancing to the weapons, I found a site that really broke it down well, and I wish I could relay that information to you. Until I find post-patch information on it, I really don't know how much I can help in terms of the data of it. But I will be giving my feedback on what I thought, and even before the patch happened, I was pretty dead on what I thought the top tier guns would be. Just by using them, whether it was primary or secondary, I could just kind of tell you, and I'm sure you all can too, when you use a gun and you know this gun's a little stronger than your favorite gun that you've been using, and you're like, damn, that's why these people are. That's why I always get killed by the Scar when the Scar was buff. But anyways, yeah, so I want to be doing those kind of montages with a little bit of information on the guns. I think that'll be cool. The video should be fairly short and then and fairly informational at the same time. And then another thing that I'm going to be trying to do is commentate during the videos. I don't know if I'm going to post 25, 30-minute long videos with all commentating. I might break them into pieces, or I might show the second half. I'm not sure. I'd love to show the whole thing. I think a Battlefield 3 fan likes to see the beginning of a game, the build up in the end, and I think during that I'm going to kind of display and tell everyone kind of my tricks and how I get a lot of kills, or how I juke people, how I trick them. Deception is kind of my skill in this game. I like to deceive people and make them think things that aren't that I'm going a different way, or going to do something that I'm actually not going to do. In fact, what I'm going to do is, after I get them to do what I like, move in a different direction or chase me down, I'm going to punish them for it. That's what I like to do, and I think that's what I succeed most at, because my aim, I'd say, is par, if not a little subpar at Battlefield 3. I definitely have a good time with the F2000, but that gun doesn't shake much, and I call it the Pachang, but it's the Peshneg, and that gun definitely is kind of my favorite light machine gun. But I mean, other than those two that I'm used to the way the gun works, my aim is pretty rusty on all the guns. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know some of the things I'm going to do on my channel. I hope you're all excited to see some of the new videos that are coming out, and I hope I can play with more of you online. Just add me. I know it's tough to get in my squad sometimes, but I'm really working hard to make sure that I can get some playtime in with everyone. So just send me a message, and I'll work my best to get everyone in. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys again in the future.